This is Monica. I'm the Communications and Outreach Coordinator with MCAEL. And
Want to hit record or no?
yeah, let me hit record. Great. Um, we were having some technical difficulties. I promise you that we tested this before we used it, but for some reason it decided to have the Mondays today, so that's what it has. But we are going to be providing a tutorial on how to use the new MCAEL website. So bear with me, I'm going to close my office door so that we don't receive any outside noise. But in the meantime, if you're currently watching, which I think I see two viewers, one of them might actually just be me, but just type your name in the chat box and let us know who you are so that we know that this stream is working. So I just want to welcome you and thank you for your patience for logging on to receive this little tutorial on how to use our new and improved MCAEL website. The site was redesigned with our partners in mind. We wanted to make this website collaborative, and this is the coalition site. So we wanted to have our providers be able to access the site, add to the site, and really make this their own. And so we teamed up with an awesome company called Sandglass with an awesome team. So I just want to give a big shout out and a thank you to Andy Stern, Becky Sterling, and to Jeng. Jeng, I don't know your last name.
Chan.
Jeng Chan. So I just want to thank them. And I want to introduce Becky, who's with us and who'll be helping me do this tutorial online.
Hi there, people. We teamed up with MCAEL to help streamline their website, and we've done this with a total web redesign using a platform called Drupal. It's a great content management platform, and today we're going to be training you on how to use a Drupal platform to upload your information onto the MCAEL website. It's pretty easy once you start using it.
So thank you, Becky. And just to give you an insight into what we're going to be talking about and some of the new features of our site is users will be able to edit their profiles, meaning they'll be able to edit their directory listings on our class directory online. This is something that we didn't have before. Normally, the MCAEL staff or myself would be the intermediary. We're now giving that control directly to providers to go in and be able to edit their directory listing. Users will also now be able to use a calendar. So we've included a calendar on the new site where people will be able to enter their events. So if you have a class that you want to promote and you want to state on the calendar that this is the registration date, or if you have an open house for your ESOL program or even your organization that has ESOL programming, you're welcome to do that. If you are not necessarily in our ESOL world, but you're part of our ESOL community, for example, the Silver Spring Regional Center or one of our community liaisons, and you want to put something, for instance, about citizenship, and there's an important date or a clinic taking place, you are welcome to log on to the site and enter that information directly onto our calendar. And then lastly, users will be able to submit job listings and volunteer listings. So before, you'd have to email someone on the staff to go ahead and upload or actually enter that information onto the old site. Now you can do it yourself directly, which takes the middle person completely out of the equation, and you can just enter that information on the site directly. So we hope that people will start using these features, and we're pretty excited about this. So once this tutorial is over, we will be sending participants their logins, because you do need a login to get onto the site. Once we send you the login, I'll also send you the instructions. You'll see it. Actually, you probably see it on your screen cut off. We have a Word document with some directions, so that if you're not sure and you just want to follow something, the Word document, you can do that, and it'll help you through the process of getting online. But again, it's pretty simple. It's easy. And then we want everyone to ask their questions, but we're going to ask you to hold off on your questions until we're actually done with the presentation. And once we're done with the presentation, we'll open it up and we'll take your questions. Just make sure to enter those questions in the chat box and we'll address them once the tutorial is over. So with that in mind, I will turn this back over to Becky so she can begin showing us how to use these new features on the MCAEL site.
Okay, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to learn about is logging in. And of course, Monica just said she's going to be providing you with a username and a temporary password. So what you're going to do, once you get that, at the top of your website, or the MCAEL website, under the social media, you're going to go to the little word under the LinkedIn social media icon, login. And if you click on that, it's going to take you to a login page. And because it is a temporary password, you will need to change your password that was provided to you by Monica. But in this instance, we're just going to use a fictitious username and password to show you what will happen when a provider logs in. So we're going to use my fake provider name and secret password. The CAPTCHA is there for security. Unfortunately, you will have to use this every time you log in, but we want to keep all the information safe and secure, and the website safe and secure. So she's done all that, and she's going to log in. That darn CAPTCHA. PM. Okay, so we're logged in now. So now that you see you've logged in, under the social media are going to be the 4 items that Monica just highlighted. So the first thing you're going to want to do is edit your profile. So if you click on edit your profile, edit my profile, it's going to have your password, it's going to have your email address. Those are things that you may want to change. You can also, within this, upload your logo. And what will happen is when that logo is loaded, anytime you add a calendar event or a job posting, that will automatically come up. So you're not going to have to add that every time. So if you forget your password, it'll take you here to reset your password. Okay, so then the next item we're going to cover is editing your listing. So if we go back up to the top of the screen and click on Edit My Listing. Now we've already uploaded, if you're a provider, which I'm assuming you are, we've already uploaded your profile information or your listing information. This is basically an online form. There's 6 steps in this, and you need to enter the information pertaining to your training or your class or your organization. So I've just put in basic information. You need to have your organization name, the street location, the state, your phone number, the contact person's email. There's a lot of information that is required, but this ends up showing up in your huge profile once the website is where this information is uploaded. So if you just fill in the required information, and you can add in additional information. It's where the red asterisks are the areas that you do need to add the information. And then we can just quickly go through the next pages of this. Your class locations, And you can add, if you have more than one class location in different areas of the county, you can add. There's multiple places for that to be added. If you want to go back on the page, hit previous. Don't hit back in your browser. You will lose all your information that you've uploaded. So if we can go back to what we were and go to the step 3. So next page. It's just more detailed information about your classes that you're offering and when the sessions are, and if you offer childcare or transportation. And we'll go to the next step 4. If there is a cost, any additional information you can just type in. And then this is just the more detailed information, class specific. And you just click the box if it pertains to you. Okay, so then we get to the very last page. Again, more information that is required. And if you have a file or flyer that you want to upload, you would just click choose the file. And it's going to take you to your computer. And you find the file. Now this is going to be for PDFs and I think in Word docs. It may even take JPEGs, but you're most likely going to be doing PDFs and Word docs. So find the file that you want to upload and you click on that file. So let's just say SurveyMonkey and click open. And then if you click upload, it's going to upload that to your profile and it will be there live. And you can add numerous files if you have more than one PDF or flyer that needs to be posted. Okay, so that is the final step from 1 to 6. What you need to do now is preview what you've entered. Now what happens is when you enter information on these forms, Monica or an administrator will be getting a notification when you click save. So if you click save 18 times, Monica is going to be getting 18 messages and she's not going to know which one to follow. So you want to preview your information that you've added, and if it all looks correct,
Well, one thing, if you take a look at this, that little orange box at the top is telling you that this portion of your entry, it's not complete.
Right.
Because we haven't entered the mandatory fields. But let's say I do now. So I'm just going to enter in blank information. And I'm going to go to the next page. And I'm just going to click on
test, yeah.
Yeah, it's all test. Next page. My class is in the afternoon. On the weekends, it's in the afternoon. It's only in the fall. Do I offer childcare? Yes. Do I offer transportation? Yes. I go to the next page. It's free. Go to the next page. It's a beginner class. It's the only class type that I offer. Do I offer other services? Yes. I offer social service support. And then if you take a look at preview again, it'll show you your listing with all the information that you've entered. Now, if everything is correct, you're going to press the save button. And one other thing that I wanted to note is the directory or the class directory information is very important. You're going to have the option to update it throughout the year. So if there's information, if there's a staff change or anything happens, you can change the information. But more importantly, I'm going to be using this information, or MCAEL will be using this information to print the actual hard copy of the directory. So the great people at Sandglass have been able to find a way that I can download all the information that people submit directly onto the website, and I use that information then to create the yearly provider directory. So that actually makes it a lot easier for me. It makes it a lot easier for providers. So please make sure that any entries that you put onto the site directly are correct. And if there's anything that you are confused about or needs changing, or if you have feedback on any of these things, please let someone at MCAEL know.
And the other thing also that we need to mention, because this is going to be reviewed by or approved by MCAEL, you're going to need to allow for at least 48 hours, business hours, for the information to be uploaded and live on the website. So basically, when you're filling out this form, a message goes to MCAEL, they review it, and they will either approve it or contact you if they require further information. So if you've saved it, they got it. If you saved it, you will receive an email stating we've received your information. So if you've got that email, you know that they have it, and they will upload it as soon as they can. So, okay, so that was editing your listing. The next thing we're going to go over is how to add a calendar event. So go back up to your social media icon and go to that editor bar and click on Add a Calendar Event. And it's pretty straightforward. It's a web form. You provide the title of your event. You provide the date and the time. Because you are a provider, you need to make sure you click on the category type ESOL Provider Event. And then you will enter any event description in the event description box. I'm going to come. Okay, so in this event description box, it's basically like a Word doc. You can add your information in this box, whatever you need to have highlighted. If you cut and paste, make sure that you use the clipboard with the T on it or Control-Shift-V. If you cut and paste from a Word doc or from another website, a lot of times it picks up unnecessary code, and that can mess with the way the website renders or how your text will render. And you have the ability to link to other text, to other websites within here, but I'm not going to go over that right now. We're just going to show you what you can do here. If you scroll down, if you've got all that information in there correctly, you want to make sure your text format is provider right there. And again, you want to go to the bottom of the page and preview. And if your event looks correct, if there's no typos or it's perfect, the next thing you do is save. You click on save, and the message will go to MCAEL admin, and they will upload your information. Do you want to show them what if you've already been on the website, I was going to say we can show you what the calendar looks like. It's really robust. So you're going to be color coordinated. That's why you want to make sure you click on the category type of provider. All your information is going to be green. So it looks like MCAEL's got a lot of events happening.
This week is a busy week.
Sorry. But it will be color-coded, and you can add information. You could add your whole calendar year if you wanted to, but every event would have to be uploaded individually.
So this here is an example of uploading a photo. So you can upload a file, and this is just some sample. Well, this is text from an actual event that's taking place on Thursday, and this is an example of a link. So you can put a link into your event, to your website. So yeah, this is a pretty cool feature that the new website has.
Right. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to upload images. We're trying to limit the space that's going to be used on the website. We want the website to run efficiently. You will be able to link to outside websites, and you will be able to upload PDFs or flyers in this. So that's a look at the calendar. The next form we're going to go over is how to add a job or a volunteer opportunity. So you want to go click on the editor link, add a job. And again, it's another form. You will add your job title and the date. At this point, we're trying to work with the programming to remove the time. But you don't have to add any time in there. It doesn't show. So you would add your title. You would add the date that you are posted this listing. And then you would add your job description. Big money. Okay, so she's added the job information. Again, you can upload a file, and you can link to an outside source if you would like. Review the information. Make sure the text format is provider, so we'll know that you're a provider, that this information is for you. You want to preview the information at the bottom of the page, and if it's correct, click on Save. You'll receive an email, Monica will receive an email, and your information will be posted within 48 business hours. Okay, so that's it. Pretty easy, huh?
Yeah, so just again, if you've just tuned in or if you're still a little confused, if all of these options are available once you log in, just look at the top right of the page. Underneath the social media icons, edit my listing, add a calendar event, add a job, edit my profile. So those are the options that you have available to you. And I guess, do you want to open it up for questions now, or do we need to go over anything else?
Do we want to go over the linking, how to link and upload your PDFs?
Sure.
Okay, so pretty easy. You can actually add an email as well. I neglected to tell you that. So let's say you want to highlight Work with Us. You click on the chain link icon in the editor bar. This is called the CK editor bar right there. And you click on that, and it opens up a new box. So let's say we want to link to another website. The default is to open up to a new website.
So let's see. I'm randomly doing this. So Passion for Learning.
Oh, another website we did.
So I'm just going to copy this website link.
And she's going to paste it in the URL box. Pretty easy. She's going to make sure, this is important, you click on Target, and you want to set the target to New Window Blank. This will open up a new window for the website. Okay, so it's linked to a website. Now let's say we want to link to an email. We want to highlight the text you would like to link to. Click on the link icon in the editor bar. Under link type, you have the option you want to link to an email. Plug in her email address to make sure it goes to her address, and click OK. And now it links to Monica's email. The third option is to link to a file. And it's basically what we did originally when we first started. You want to highlight the text that you want linked. Click on the link icon. Browse your server. This is going to take you to your computer file, and it's going to browse your computer and where you can find the file that you want to upload. So let's just say whatever PDF is there. Let's just click on a.
Well,
oh, that's right. We want to upload. Sorry, I lost track. So you want to click on the green icon, green arrow icon link to link you to your to your computer. So choose the file. Takes you to your computer. Any document that you want picked.
this is all just. That's a photo of my daughter.
Lovely.
But I'm just picking just a random file, so you can see what the process looks like.
Okay, so she clicked OK, and so now we see that file is in the choose file box. You want to click on the lower green arrow icon button, and that file has been uploaded. So now what you have to do is you have to click on the picture itself, and it's inserted it. Now, you can't upload pictures. You can only upload files. So that actually won't take, but it's linked to that now. That would be a bad link, unfortunately. So it would be a PDF or a Word doc.
So let me see if I have a PDF. PDF.
You got a PDF you just linked on. Okay, so now it's linked to the PDF. So those are the 3 ways to link, and the 3 items are linking to an outside source, linking to an email address, and linking to a file, a PDF or a Word doc. And then you would click preview, or if you know it's correct, then you click on save, and it's done. Okay. All of this is in the manual that Monica's going to be sending to you. If you've got any questions, please let us know. We'd be more than happy to assist you.
So we are opening it up now. Does anyone that's currently viewing have any questions?
So quiet. Don't all raise your hands at once.
Great. So I think
we're done.
I think we're done. That's it. We may do this again in a couple of months, but this has been recorded and it will be on the MCAEL TV YouTube channel. So feel free to take a look at it. You can also email Monica at MCAEL. My email address is, I'll actually type it into the chat, mcasanas@mcael.org. That would actually be a great way to get your login, and I can email you the directions. And that's pretty much it. I just want to, again, give a big thank you to the team at Sandglass. A thank you to Andy, to Becky, to Jang for working with us on this site. It's been a long process. A lot of it was because I was pregnant and not on maternity leave. And
life gets in the way.
Life got in the way, and we found a way to make it all work, and we're so appreciative of it and the website. We're super excited about it. We're excited at how providers will be able to use this. And so, again, thank you so much, Becky, for
thank you
giving this tutorial.
Thank you for working with me.
All right, well, thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful Veterans Day. Have a great week, and we will talk to everyone soon.
Bye.